hike number 3. Middle of July, upper 80s. I think I chose a path that doesn't have much tree cover, so I'm gonna be sweaty. That's for sure. And if you happen to be the attentive type, you might notice something a little different this time. Mainly, new backpack. Right as I started doing this series, I got a email from the company in Durax saying, hey, you want to try one of our backpacks and do a review of it? And I'm like, I need a backpack right now for all my medium format shit, so yes, I'll do that. So, elsewhere on the channel, if backpack reviews are your kink, it'll be posted elsewhere. Look for a link up here, description if it's done. Do you see what I see? Right back there. Old Lifty, the aerial lift bridge. The most famous structure in all of Duluth. I think while I'm up here and got this nice aerial shot at it, we gotta go click it. So I also got something I want to show you real quick. This little cardboard cutout doodad. This is, if you're like me and you're suddenly packing a whole bunch of prime lenses and you don't want to spend time adjusting and putting them on to get a good idea of what a scene might look like, you can use this. You cut out a hole the same size as your negative, and then you tie a knot at the same focal length that each of your lenses are, and that way, if I can clip you somewhere, how's this? Creative here, sit down. So that way what you can do is just hold each knot up your eye and it'll give you a rough preview of what each lens you have will see. Neat little device for quickly assessing a scene. So this particular scene, I kind of want everything in focus. So we need to go deep, slow shutter speed. Did some calculations with the depth of field guide, and I'm pretty sure where it's set to focus, f32 should get the job done. Only a mere 1/15 of a second. Oh, I need my shutter release. One of the things I learned from the first outing is that sometimes if I take a picture without the shutter release, I bump the camera and it gets blurry. And that's no good. You know, I did pull out a head sweatband for this hike, but I forgot to throw it in my backpack, so here I am getting my eyes burned with sweat again. I made a wrong turn somewhere because last time I hiked this route I came out here. This time I hiked this route I came out way the hell down there. Well, I guess when I go back this way I'll see where the fork is. Yeah, I just took a picture of that, but I didn't record the actual shooting because I was in the middle of the road. I didn't want to find a spot to hook this up while the car come and hit me, but no cars came. Here's the photo if it's good. Being the sucker I am for, what the hell was that? Being the sucker I am for telephone poles, this scene, it has to be shot. We are bright enough to handhold, so. Oh yeah, this is nice. I don't know if you can see it, but way over there, there's like 3 cranes up for construction. I'm going to slap on my longest lens and see what it looks like. So this is a very important exposure. As you can see, we are on frame 12, which means this camera is going to scream as it takes up the film. Ready? Isn't that a beautiful sound? I think so. So this means we get to have a nice moment together while I reload the film. Oh yeah. Tastes great. These little cracks on this are starting to get pretty deep. I might have to go hit up the eBay and buy a new one before this one breaks on me. Kind of hard to tell at this angle, but you can see right there and there, kind of getting a little worn out. Anyways, this should get me through the next roll. And now for that good sound again. So I turn around, and here we have one of these awesome antennas with some cool backside light on it. So I'm gonna switch to my widest angle lens and shoot up at this. Oh yeah. Now that is some big mood. Not entirely sure how this auto exposure is gonna handle the side light. I forgot to bring my manual meter as well, so I'm gonna shoot it once. Oh, there's a deer. It's street photography deer. Oh my god. Deer, stay in the frame. Stay in the frame. Okay. Where's the deer? Where's the deer? Oh, I think he's out of the frame. But I saw a deer. The first step of street photographing a deer is seeing a deer. Hey, deer! And yeah, he's out of the frame now. Look at this prickly monster. It's right inside of a bike trail. Someone could be zipping through here, trying to get their Strava KOM, and then bam, he stabs him. Time to go do some unauthorized golfing. Hike number 4. Finally, it's not 90 degrees, so there's gonna be a lot less sweat all over me. Maybe I will sweat, who knows? Just out of spite of the cold weather, I'm gonna sweat like a madman. Jesus! Literally, Jesus. Can't just find a Jesus in the woods and not, you know, bestow him with a loving square of Kodak film. Ready for the most blessed exposure of this whole hiking camera's adventure? I think you are.
Oh no.
Oh no?
Oh no, not a dad joke about wood chips or burnt wood.
No, no. No dad jokes here, just a pile of old wood that I think is aesthetically pleasing. So I'm gonna photograph it and make you watch me. Oh. This is some lovely wood. Uh-oh, I feel a mosquito. I don't even know if there was one there, but it got me. I had to jump. Okay, so one thing I've learned about this camera since I started doing this is that the little focusing screen in there, sometimes I miss. So cases like this one, it's a real cluttery picture. It can be real hard to tell if I got the dead on focus, so I'm gonna do something crazy and shoot this twice, guessing at the focus each time to maybe get it correct once. Now for one more, a different focus, just to make sure. Oh my god, mosquitoes. If you thought that giant Jesus statue in the woods was the only Jesus we're gonna encounter on this trip, think again. Got ourselves a little Jesus shrine, some painted rocks, some bugs. Appears to be a piece of glass and an old Jesus picture. Hot damn, that looks like a photo to me. Got my cable release again. Every time I go to take a photo, I forget this stupid thing.
Trying to give you a halo.
sun is back. But look at this, we got these little towers out in the distance, poking through between those trees. And some clouds and stuff. Yeah, I like this angle. We're gonna put on the long lens and really reach out and grab that photo right by the tower. Let's get these towers of power right in the center. Oh, this is nice. It's like green and teal, and then right in the middle is brown. Last photo of the day. We're gonna hit up the old summertime ski lifts right now. See, in the winter, these actually haul people up, but it's not winter, so they're just laying there all cozy, ready to be photographed. Ah. Mosquitoes are hungry. Okay. Now that is a well-composed photograph, if I don't say so myself. Focus, okay. So this is another very important photograph, number 12 on the roll, so we get to hear the camera scream for a while, again, once the button is clicked. Ready for it? Oh, painful robot. Thus ends photo hike number 4. Awkward. So this brings me down to about 85 more miles to go until I achieve my goal of hiking and photographing 100 miles. And again, if you don't subscribe and you made it this far, maybe you should hit that button, because 85 more miles is going to be quite a few more videos and you don't want to miss any of the adventure.